Hello, this is Laura from the Yarn Closet in Tucson, Arizona. I've got a quick podcast for this week. I am Yarn Closet AZ on Instagram and Ravelry. We are the Yarn Closet group on Ravelry. We're 15 people away from the next giveaway, specific giveaway for membership in that group. We are getting close to some memorable numbers in subscriptions on YouTube. I send out cranked sock tubes once or twice a month. I usually announce them on the Saturday podcast, and it's from being a member of the Ravelry group or being a commenter and subscriber on YouTube. And Sadie just laid down on top of one of my crocheted blankets I'm working on. That's my poodle. I post shorter podcasts for the most part on Thursdays and Saturdays. This is crochet and knitting, and I do have a circular sock machine, and I'm getting a circular hat machine. So there is commentary on that. I'm in the process of writing up a pattern for this lovely combination crochet and knit stocking. Honestly, it took me less than an hour. I think I used a size 9mm crochet hook and 8mm knitting needles. So the toe and the heel are knit, and the body of the sock and the foot are crocheted, and it's in that Lion brand something chunky whatever yarn. At one time I was looming Laura 10-12 years ago. And so I have some looming patterns that I occasionally give away to some kids that I teach how to loom. But I'm looking at revamping a few of those and also posting them on Ravelry. It's just trying to find the time. It has been crazy. But these are all good goals for 2019, right? I'm so excited because I came home today for a package in the mail from Norway. One of the women who won, I sent a sock tube and, some trinkets to. She knit me this lovely shawl. My gosh, and this is honestly the softest yarn I have ever felt, and I've had quite a few yarns. I mean, it is so soft, and her gauge is so small and nice, and my stuff tends to be bigger. She sent me a lovely large print letter and some candies for my kids. It was just so fun because I started this. I don't currently have a business. I'm not planning on any kind of business. I do lessons and finishing work, off and on through word of mouth. And I started this because I wanted to get into the community and be a part of the community, and I like to teach my kids, if you want to have a friend, you need to be a friend first. I'm also legally blind. So she sent me this, and it's a shawlette knit in Arucania Nuble. The pattern is Close to You by Justyna, okay, Justyna, Lorkowska, Lorkowska, and it's from Nana. Oh, she also, here, I'll try to put this in the notes below. I don't usually edit. I haven't really learned that. I'm not quite sure which is the front. It's garter stitch with some neat lace. So I'm thinking It's almost interchangeable. And that is on one end, and it's the same kind of thin, long, offset triangle that I like to knit. It's just got this lovely end. And at first I thought it was applied after the fact, but I don't think so. So that's pretty cool. And then she sent me some yarns, Indie Dyers from Norway. And I swear, people, these yarns are just softer. And this is Purple Rain, a 75/20 and 5% stellina. And it's in sparkle, and I love purple. And then some minis, which I love. Tweedy Todd is the yarn dyer. And these are super wash, which is fabulous because I use a lot of that. And oh my gosh, how neat. Yeah, so that's totally cool. If you have any quick knit or crochet patterns, I'm looking at blasting out about 20 hearts or crosses or something for little ornaments that my son can give to his class before his last day, because he won't be going to the class party. And then he'll start homeschooling in middle January. So I'm thinking about doing that. I just finished today this crocheted big star blanket. It's a pattern from Yarnspirations. You can see a tutorial on the Crochet Crowd and how to make it. I used a 9mm crochet hook and 2 strands of worsted, just the Super Saver. I'm trying to use up my acrylic. I found out last year and a half ago, that acrylic does not disintegrate. It never goes away. And I just can't in good conscience buy more of it. However, I say that, and then I bought more of it because my daughter wants a pink blanket, and she's 3.5. But really, I won't be buying much of it in my future. It is fabulous for the little kids, and this is for a 1st grader. So, yeah. So I'm going to weave in those ends and try to get it washed and dried tonight so I can give it to him tomorrow. And then I'm trying to use up some more of that Lion Brand. So I tried to do a rectangle, but I don't think I picked my starting numbers quite right, because I did 3 on the long side and 2 on the short side, and I think I needed it to be slightly different because it's not laying super flat. See that ripple? And I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it, and I wanted it to be done by next week. And Sadie really loves it. Sadie, are you gonna say hi? Sadie, the pretty poodle. I have 2 poodles. Sadie was my guide dog. She's, for the most part, retired. And then little tiny Chip. Can you see him? Can you see him in his sweater? Yeah, there he is. He's my buddy. I bought him when I was 40, turned 40. He was my birthday present to me. He was supposed to be a 4-pound dog. He's like 10 pounds. And that's it. That's all I got. I've got some projects. I still have those same other things on the needles. Haven't completed anything else. So it's all about trying to get some work done, and it's just hard. I'm really looking forward to this break for Christmas. And I think the people who aren't expecting a Christmas gift from me, I might just wait on a couple of those blankets and finish them over the break. Of course, my children will be home to interrupt me. Maybe I can get Grandma to take them. Grandma's old and tired though, right? Yeah. And after the break, hopefully I will only be working like 3.5 days a week. So that would be nice. My Secret Santa came today and apologized to me. She had the dates wrong, and she wasn't at the Christmas party to give me my big gift, and I never actually got a big gift from her. And I was fine, and I said thank you, and I was very nice about it, because the first day of the Secret Santa, I got a pen and ink drawing that I talked about before that was beautiful. I still don't know who gave that to me. So I kind of thought like I got my big gift first. And she mentioned that she was hoping to be really encouraging to me for a week with little notes and stuff. And instead, she teaches Spanish. She's offered to do some private classes with my son because he's not going to have a Spanish class the second half of the year. Just so he can stay up to date with things, because he will want to get one in next year. And I think that would be really sweet and nice. And she's a lovely lady, and I felt bad for feeling bad. But not that much. Enough to say something and put it out there. I am grateful, and I would die to know who gave me that pen and ink, because it was great, and I immediately hung it up in my living room. Sadie, you're licking my hand. I hope you guys are having a good week and getting all your last minute things done. A dear sweet woman that I know through my work has been diagnosed with breast cancer. And there have been a number of people in my family who've had lumpectomies and stuff from my understanding. And when I talk about my family, I do talk about some of my family I may not be related to anymore. Like my ex's grandma died of breast cancer, and all of his aunts ended up having partial, if not complete, mastectomies due to breast cancer also. I am just absolutely praying, and if you are a prayer or whatever, that would be lovely. She just buried a child a few months ago and has 5 of them at home. So she needs to be at her best and there for her family while she goes through all of this. And I hope and pray that she gets support and help and has the ability to do whatever it is throughout this process that needs to happen. Health issues can be overwhelming. Making your own decisive choice in those directions can be overwhelming. So if you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate the extra thoughts and prayers for my friend. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I will say hi on Saturday. It might be a day for a prize winner. I'll have to check my calendar.